Hey there, FIRMAN family. Nice to see y'all. We are out here at the Overland Expo in Flagstaff, Arizona. We exhibited at the Overland Expo in Colorado in Loveland last year in September, and we had such a good turnout at the show and such high interest. We decided to do this one this year in Flagstaff. This show is massive. There's just miles and miles and miles of rows of overlanding rigs and everything you can possibly imagine that you might want to take with you if you're a camper or you're somebody that camps in an RV. This show is predominantly aimed at overlanders, and I'll give you an example of what that is. Right behind me, check this out. So these guys build these Mercedes vans and lift them and put big off-road tires on them, and they build them so that they're made to go out into the wilderness and be able to camp out and sleep in your rig, in your van. There's all kinds of stuff. If you look down the aisle behind me, all kinds of different rigs. Everything you can imagine, from a converted old ambulance to right here, this monster right there. That is a converted 28-year-old Swedish fire truck. If you can believe that. That thing is just gorgeous inside. It's set up as a camper and an RV. It has a lift on the back that picks up a quad, and you can just take that anywhere. Great big four-wheel drive truck. By the way, that's like $700,000. Yeah, so there's a wide variety of ways that people can get out into the wilderness, experience nature, and camp, really lightweight, without having to take a whole RV, a big Class A RV, or tow a big trailer. You're able to get out into the wilderness and get out into Mother Nature. So we've got the FIRMAN booth behind us. We're exhibiting out here. We're showing inverters and open frame generators and our Zero E. Why don't we take a look? We'll walk over, talk to some of the guys. Right here we are showing a couple of inverters that are paralleled together. If you're not familiar with that, we can parallel our inverters together, where we can connect two inverters, at really any two inverters, and combine their power. The reason you might want to do that is if you've got a camper, a toy hauler, an RV where you need to run your air conditioner or your microwave, you might need that 30 amp power. But maybe you don't want to carry around a big generator, but you can carry around two smaller ones a lot easier. By combining through parallel two of our smaller inverters, you can get that power that you need to run your rig. A little different version of the booth here, different view. We've got open frame generators, we've got our massive V-twin out here. Let's take a look though, really want to focus on the Zero E. It's been, what everybody's been really excited about here is the Zero E, primarily because the Zero E is, no gas. It's something that, I was showing you those vans before. You could just take that thing inside the van and power your whole rig from inside the vehicle. That's something that we're really excited about. The new Zero E is coming out in July, and here it is. So we're showing the new Zero E right here. It is connected to a FIRMAN solar panel. We have the Zero E head unit right there on the top, and an expansion battery. So that Zero E head unit is 1,040 watt hours. So you can run something that's 100 watts for a little over 10 hours. It has the expansion battery on it. That's another 1,040 watt hours. So 2,080 watt hours combined here. On the side, we have a panel that opens up to expose a 30 amp outlet and 4 120 volt outlets, as well as a 12 volt outlet. There's a lot of ways that you can charge the Zero E. The Zero E you'll charge on 120 volts. You can go from 0 to 80% charge in about an hour. It's lithium iron phosphate technology, which means you can charge it fast, and it can be charged many, many times. They call those cycles. Our Zero E has 6,000 cycles, so that means you can charge it every single day for nearly 20 years, and it's going to last that long. A lot of our competitors have lithium iron polymer batteries, and they might have 2,000 cycles or less, so they're not going to last nearly as long. We're excited about the Zero E. Again, it's coming out in July. Keep an eye on our website. We're going to be launching. We've got new product videos that are coming out, and going to be launching those, and we'll have a whole new section of the website really dedicated to this technology. The battery packs connect like a big drill battery, so they're easily expandable. And something that's really unique is the battery pack there has a USB-C port on it, which is 100 watts. So you could plug your laptop right into it directly and charge it off of that USB-C, or your tablet or your cell phone. You can charge 120 volts, 0 to 80% in about an hour. You can also charge on solar. We're charging on solar right here in the shade, and we're still getting a charge, which is amazing. You can also charge on 12 volt. So if you're going down the road in one of these vans and you've got this thing in the back of the van, you could have it plugged in and charging off at 12 volt while you're driving. So a lot of versatility. We brought out some fun games. We got people that have been out here playing cornhole. We're going to be running our Pit Boss pellet grill today, cooking up some sausage for the crew around lunchtime. Obviously running a Pit Boss on a generator, using FIRMAN power. We love the Pit Boss grills. Running a pellet grill and smoking is just unbelievable. We've smoked sausages on it before and they just come out incredibly delicious. But when you're out here in the field like this where there's no power, you need electricity to run that grill. So luckily we've got a little bit of that. We've got a bunch of generators. We have a 0E. And then we're charging this electric bike here and using this to run around the show. You know, it's a wonderful thing to have portable power. You know, even as much as we enjoy getting out into the great outdoors and roughing it, you know, I think having some of the comforts of home and having electricity along with you is a pretty great thing. We'll be coming to you live throughout the weekend. We've got a interview this weekend with Brad from Trail Recon. He's a pretty famous overlander on YouTube and on social media. Really excited to spend some time with Brad, and we'll be showing you some really cool stuff through the weekend. So please stay tuned. Watch for those invites to come